Are you eating fruits every day, thinking they're helping you stay young? But in reality, they might be speeding up your aging, draining your strength, and even hurting your heart? It sounds impossible. Fruit is supposed to be healthy, natural, healing. But after 60, not all fruits are your friend. Some are packed with hidden sugars that spike your blood pressure like soda. Some are sprayed with chemicals that quietly inflame your joints. And some are so acidic, they wear down your teeth, bones, and even your memory, one bite at a time. According to researchers from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, diets high in fast-absorbing fruit sugars are directly linked to higher risks of heart disease and cognitive decline in older adults. And the saddest part? Most seniors eat these fruits every day without a clue. I'm Dr. James, and today we're going to uncover 5 fruits you should avoid after 60. And more importantly, I'll show you 5 natural, delicious alternatives that will help you heal, protect your body, and feel stronger with every bite. Because food isn't just fuel, it's information. It tells your body what to do. And if you choose the right fruits, your body can move with less pain, sleep more deeply, think more clearly, and age more slowly than you ever thought possible. Stay with me until the end. Because the final fruit on this list is one many older adults drink every morning, thinking it helps their immunity. But it may actually be harming their bones and accelerating memory loss. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. It helps me keep sharing these healing lessons about growing older with strength and peace. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Now, let's begin. Mistake number 1. Canned pineapple destroys your joints and memory silently. On the surface, canned pineapple looks like a sweet, innocent treat. It's golden, juicy, easy to eat, and often the first thing many older adults reach for when they want something healthy. But inside that syrupy softness is a hidden danger, one that can quietly accelerate joint pain, inflame your gut, and cloud your memory over time. What makes canned pineapple so risky isn't just the fruit itself, it's what they do to it. The pineapple is peeled, stripped of fiber, drowned in sugary syrup, and sealed in a can that may even leach metals like BPA. What remains is a high-acid, high-sugar concentrate that spikes your blood sugar, triggers inflammation, and sends your insulin levels soaring. And here's the problem after 60. Your body doesn't regulate sugar the way it used to. Insulin becomes sluggish. Cells stop responding efficiently. That sweet treat? It's not just giving you a sugar high. It's whispering messages of chaos to your joints, your nerves, your brain. In a 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers found that older adults who consumed high glycemic fruits like canned pineapple had a significantly higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, arthritis flare-ups, and cognitive decline. The same fruit that once felt like a childhood delight now becomes a subtle thief of your clarity and comfort. Take Harold, a 74-year-old retired engineer who loved fruit cocktail cups, especially the pineapple pieces floating in syrup. He thought he was doing the right thing, eating fruit instead of cookies. But over time, he began to feel more stiffness in his knees. His digestion grew erratic, and his mind, once razor-sharp, began to feel like a foggy mirror. It wasn't until his doctor gently pointed out the sugar content in his healthy snack that he realized the truth. He made one small shift. He replaced his canned pineapple with a handful of fresh blueberries each morning. What happened next surprised even him. His knees felt lighter, his digestion calmed, and he described his mind as feeling cooler, quieter, like the engine stopped overheating. Why blueberries? Because they're one of nature's purest brain protectors. Packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants, blueberries help reduce inflammation in the brain, improve blood flow, and protect your memory from age-related decline. They don't spike your blood sugar. They don't inflame your joints. They calm, they restore, they heal. The brain is like a garden. You can water it with healing foods, or scorch it with the wrong ones. Canned pineapple may feel refreshing, but its hidden sugar content and acidity quietly erode the soil beneath your vitality. Blueberries, on the other hand, nourish the roots, keeping your memory sharp, your focus clear, and your heart steady. You're not failing, you're adapting. Have you been eating canned fruits lately? Let me know in the comments. And if this helped you, please like the video so I know to keep sharing more truths like this. If you're still here, get ready. Because the next fruit is even more deceptive. It's small, sweet, and easy to pop into your mouth. But it's one of the most chemically sprayed fruits in the grocery store. Fruit number 2. Non-organic grapes flood your body with invisible toxins. They look so harmless. A bunch of shiny, plump grapes sitting in your fridge. Green, red, sometimes black. Easy to rinse, easy to chew, and sweet like candy. Many seniors keep them as a light snack, thinking, better this than cookies. But here's what most people don't realize. Grapes are one of the most chemically contaminated fruits in the entire grocery store. According to data from the Environmental Working Group, conventional, non-organic grapes consistently rank in the top 5 dirty dozen produce with the highest levels of pesticide residue. In some cases, they carry traces of up to 56 different chemical pesticides, including substances banned in other countries. And because grapes have thin, porous skin, you can't peel them and you can't wash the toxins away. Now think about what that means for a senior's body. At 30, your liver may detox quickly. At 60, 70, 80, that same liver is slower, the kidneys are more sensitive, and the immune system more vulnerable. What seems like a healthy snack can quietly become a drip of inflammation, hormone disruption, and long-term toxicity. Harold's wife, Elaine, learned this the hard way. She was 76, generally healthy, but often bloated, tired, and struggling with her skin. She would snack on grapes throughout the day, especially during hot Florida afternoons. After reading an article on pesticide load in fruits, she decided to test something. For 1 month, she removed non-organic grapes entirely and replaced them with fresh pomegranate seeds sprinkled over yogurt or eaten alone. Within weeks, the fog began to lift. Her digestion improved, her energy stabilized, and even her skin tone, according to Harold, looked brighter, more balanced, like someone gently turned the light back on. Why pomegranates? Because they are anti-inflammatory powerhouses loaded with polyphenols, plant compounds proven to protect cells from oxidative stress and slow aging from the inside out. Unlike pesticide-laden grapes, pomegranates cleanse your arteries, support circulation, and strengthen memory and joint health. In a study published in Clinical Nutrition, adults who consumed pomegranate juice daily for just 3 months experienced improved blood flow, reduced markers of inflammation, and better cognitive test performance. That's not just theory, that's healing in motion. So here's the deeper truth. Not all fruits are good for you. And not all sweetness is safe. In older age, your body becomes more honest. It no longer hides the damage. If your snack leaves behind bloating, stiffness, or unexplained fatigue, it might not be harmless at all. This isn't decay. It's a return to rhythm. Have you been eating grapes often, especially if they're not organic? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to like this video if it helped open your eyes to a new truth. Coming up next, a fruit that looks so gentle, so soft. But if it's overripe, it might be spiking your blood sugar and draining your energy without you knowing. Fruit number 3. Overripe bananas spike your blood sugar and slow your brain. They sit quietly on your kitchen counter, spotted, soft, fragrant. Maybe you slice them into oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or eat one before your walk. Bananas, especially overripe ones, feel like comfort. But here's a difficult truth. After 60, overripe bananas can work against your body more than for it. Why? Because the riper the banana, the higher its glycemic index, which means the faster it breaks down into sugar in your bloodstream. And when that sugar spikes, your insulin has to race to catch it. At younger ages, this isn't a big deal. But as we grow older, that spike crash cycle can lead to fatigue, brain fog, mood swings, and even weight gain around the belly. In fact, a study from the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that older adults with diets high in fast-digesting sugars, including those from fruits like overripe bananas, had slower reaction times, poorer memory recall, and higher insulin resistance. What feels like harmless sweetness becomes, over time, a slow leak in your cognitive battery. Let me tell you about Henry, 82, a retired school principal who always ate a banana with his coffee every morning. But as the months passed, he noticed something strange. By mid-morning, his energy dropped, his thoughts scattered. He would forget little things, names, why he walked into a room where he placed his glasses. His grandson, a young medical student, suggested a simple switch. Instead of a banana, eat a crisp red apple with the skin on, preferably with a spoonful of peanut butter for sustained energy. Henry resisted at first. "Bananas are easier on my teeth," he said. But after just 2 weeks of this new habit, something shifted. His thoughts felt steadier, his hunger more predictable, his mood more even. "I don't crash anymore," he told me. "I stay on track." Here's why apples are different. They contain pectin, a soluble fiber that slows down the absorption of sugar, keeping your blood glucose steady and your energy smooth. They're also rich in polyphenols, which protect the brain, reduce inflammation, and feed the healthy bacteria in your gut, which is deeply linked to memory and mood. Unlike bananas, apples don't flood your system. They support it, one steady bite at a time. You don't feel the rush, but you feel the resilience. So here's the truth no one tells you. Not all fruit is gentle. Some feed the fire of inflammation. Others, like apples, cool the system, slow the rhythm, and help you feel grounded again. You're not broken, your blood sugar just needs peace. Do you rely on bananas every day? Especially soft, spotted ones? Share with me in the comments. And if this opened your eyes, click like so more people can find this healing truth. Next up, we reveal a fruit that's mostly water and sugar. And when eaten in excess, it can silently increase swelling in your legs and mess with your insulin. Fruit number 4. Too much watermelon weakens your circulation and bloats your body. It's cold, juicy, and refreshing, especially on a summer day. For many seniors, watermelon feels like the perfect fruit. It's hydrating, it's light, it seems harmless. But what if I told you that too much watermelon, especially eaten in large bowls, can actually cause swelling, spike your insulin, and weaken your blood circulation? Let's break it down. Watermelon is made of over 90% water, yes? But it also has a very high glycemic index. That means it sends sugar into your bloodstream fast, even faster than some candy. And because it's low in fiber, it doesn't slow the sugar absorption down. When you're under 40, your body might handle that. But after 60, your kidneys process water slower, your insulin response weakens, and your cells become more sensitive to volume overload. This means that too much watermelon can lead to symptoms many seniors silently suffer with. Puffy ankles, mild dizziness, sudden energy drops, evening sugar cravings, and worse, hidden inflammation around the heart and pancreas. Harold's neighbor, Margaret, 76 years old, used to eat watermelon after dinner every night in the summer. She loved the taste, the coldness, the nostalgia. But she started noticing her rings wouldn't fit in the morning. Her legs felt heavier. She even had shortness of breath after walking just a few steps. At first, she thought it was just age, but when she finally reviewed her habits with her doctor, the truth came clear. It wasn't just the watermelon, it was the lack of fiber, the sugar spike, and the overload of watery volume in the evening. when circulation naturally slows down. So she made a simple switch. She replaced her nightly watermelon bowl with a small plate of fresh papaya. No syrup, no added sugar, just the golden orange flesh of one of nature's most healing fruits. The results? Less bloating, better sleep, more energy in the morning, and perhaps most surprisingly, a calm, steady gut. You see, papaya contains papain, a natural enzyme that helps break down protein, ease digestion, and reduce inflammation in the stomach and joints. It also contains more than 100% of your daily vitamin C needs in one serving, which helps seniors fight infection, strengthen immunity, and reduce age-related fatigue. In a study published in Neuroendocrinology Letters, researchers found that older adults who consumed antioxidant-rich fruits like papaya had lower levels of systemic inflammation and better gut function, even after only 30 days. And unlike watermelon, papaya doesn't spike your blood sugar. It feeds the gut. It calms the immune system. It supports the heart. So the next time you crave something cold and sweet, ask yourself, is this food healing me or flooding me? You're not puffy. You're overloaded. Let your body exhale again. Have you noticed swelling, heaviness, or bloating after certain fruits? Let me know below. And like this video if this helped you reflect on your habits. Coming up next is the most controversial one. A fruit that millions of older adults drink every morning, thinking it's healthy. But it might be weakening your bones and confusing your immune system. Fruit number 5. Store-bought orange juice erodes your bones and confuses your immune system. You wake up, walk into the kitchen, and pour yourself a cold glass of orange juice. It feels like a ritual. Fresh, bright, full of vitamin C. That's what the commercial said, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth. Store-bought orange juice, even the ones labeled 100% juice, may be one of the most misleading healthy habits for seniors. Let's look closer. Most orange juice on grocery store shelves is pasteurized, meaning it's been heated to high temperatures to kill bacteria. But that same process also destroys the natural enzymes, alters the vitamin structure, and leaves behind a sugary, acidic liquid that your body treats more like soda than real fruit. Without the pulp and fiber of a whole orange, that juice enters your bloodstream fast, flooding your system with fructose and causing an insulin spike that's especially dangerous for older adults. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who drank fruit juice daily had a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes and bone mineral loss compared to those who ate whole fruits. But it gets worse. That acidic nature of orange juice, especially when consumed on an empty stomach, can quietly erode your tooth enamel, weaken your stomach lining, and even leach calcium from your bones over time. Harold's cousin, Martha, a retired nurse in her 80s, had a habit of drinking orange juice every morning with her pills. She thought it was helping her immune system, but she started noticing stomach pain, brittle nails, and was diagnosed with early-stage osteopenia, bone thinning. Her doctor explained, "It's not the orange, it's the delivery." He encouraged her to switch from juice to a healing fat-based food, like fresh avocado with her breakfast. It felt strange at first, but within weeks she noticed the difference. No more stomach irritation. Her energy stabilized, and she even felt fuller, longer, without sugar cravings mid-morning. So why avocado? Because it's one of the most nutrient-dense healing fruits nature offers. Rich in monounsaturated fats, potassium, and fiber, avocado helps balance blood sugar, lower blood pressure, protect your heart and brain, and enhance calcium absorption, instead of robbing it like juice does. Unlike juice, avocado doesn't rush your body, it grounds it. It's slow, calming, nourishing. And for seniors, that's exactly what the body needs. Not stimulation, but support. Think of it this way. Orange juice shouts, avocado whispers. Which one does your body need more at this stage of life? You're not fragile. You're absorbing everything more deeply now. Choose what enters with care. Do you start your mornings with juice? Have you tried switching to avocado or a low-sugar breakfast? Tell me in the comments. And if this helped, like the video to share the healing. Now let's wrap up everything we've learned and give your body the final blessing it deserves. So, you've likely eaten some of these fruits your whole life. Maybe even today. Pineapple in syrup. A bunch of grapes after lunch. A soft banana with your coffee. A bowl of watermelon in the evening. A glass of orange juice to start your day right. But what if I told you? None of those things make you bad, or careless, or broken. They just mean you trusted old habits. Habits that may have served you once, but now no longer fit the rhythm of your aging, wiser body. Because aging doesn't mean giving up sweetness. It means choosing sweetness that heals, not hurts. It means finding foods that work with your body, not against it. It means replacing, not restricting. And that's what you did today. You traded syrupy pineapple for blueberries that feed your brain. You let go of pesticide-laced grapes and welcomed pomegranates to cleanse your blood. You swapped out sugar-heavy bananas for apples that stabilize and soothe. You chose papaya to comfort your gut instead of watermelon that floods it. And you gave up store-bought juice for avocado. Creamy, healing, grounding. These are not small changes. These are quiet revolutions. Moments of self-respect. Moments of healing. Because aging is not surrender. It's sacred adaptation. And if you're reading this right now, you've already taken the first step, not toward fear, but toward positive energy, truth, and longevity. Now I want to hear from you. Which fruit swap spoke to you the most today? Are there any habits you're ready to shift? Gently, one day at a time? Leave a comment and write number 1 if this video helped you reflect or feel stronger about your choices. Subscribe for more healing truths and positive energy, because aging should never mean silence, shame, or surrender. See you in the next video.